Airlift WordPress plugin tutorial, speed up WordPress website. In this video, we're going to be talking about how you can optimize your WordPress website in a way where you can speed everything up. And this is good for your speed optimization as you go. So you can get proper site performance reports in this case, and you can go through to the whole features to the bottom of WordPress, and it basically improves your page's speed and it gives you a good idea on how your page needs to operate with the proper recurring functions. Okay, so first of all, what you're going to need to do is it's a plugin. It's called Airlift that you're going to need to sign up for and download. Okay, so it's a plugin that you install on your WordPress website. So let's see how we can use this free plugin to improve the performance of our WordPress website. So first of all, what you're going to do is you're going to make sure that you're logged into your WordPress website. Now, to go ahead and get the proper free repertoire, what you're going to be doing is you're going to come over to your plugins. Now, generally, my WordPress website personally is pretty slow. And because of it being so slow, it doesn't give too good analytics. And to see the actual speed of your website, what you can actually do is, let's say, I'm going to come over here, open link in new tab, and once we open this link in new tab, we have this link over here. I'm going to copy it down. Now, once we copy it down, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to come to a new tab, and over here, I'm going to write Google Page Speed Insights. Okay. Now, once we come to this, we have the Page Speed Insight dev page. Now, this is basically Google's very own application that you can use for yourself. So here, what you're going to do is you're going to add the URL of the website that you want it to analyze. And as you can see, it starts running analysis. So what it does over here is that it discovers the actual diagnosis. It diagnoses the actual performance issues. It tells you how slow or how fast your actual website is. Okay. And you can analyze your performance through different websites like GTmetrix and a whole lot more. So over here, you can see it says 100 performance, 100 accessibility, 100 best practices, but the SEO is quite low. And obviously, the time that it takes to load things in is pretty late. So as you can see, 260 ms, you have 610 ms, which is pretty slow. We don't want that. Okay, so the performance of the main website or the speed of the main website is pretty slow. And the current speed is something that is not good for my WordPress. So how do we make that better? How do we change that? So to change that for yourself, what you are going to be doing is you're going to come over to the template section, as I told you, and here you're going to write in Airlift. Okay. Now, once you come to Airlift, you can either get the plugin over here, but it relates to your location. So if you don't get it there, you might be out of location. So for that, what you're going to do is you're going to go over to Airlift. Okay. And once you come to the Airlift app, okay, what happens from there is you're going to go ahead and write Airlift WordPress. Okay. Once we do that, it brings us the WordPress performance plugin right here. We're going to open that up. And what you're going to do is you're going to want to get started with this. Okay, so you're going to create an account by simply going on Get Started Now. So once we go on Get Started Now, you can start off with anything, your Gmail, Yahoo, whatever you use. I'm going to go with my basic email. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add a password for myself. And we're simply going to go ahead and confirm that password. Now, I would recommend using the same email that you use for your WordPress because that just means better connection and optimization, but it's not absolutely necessary. So what you're going to do over here is you're going to enter the website URL for your WordPress. So I'm going to enter mine, and now we're going to click on continue. So once you click on continue after you've added your site, it gives you this, either manual installation or it says already installed plugin. I'm going to go ahead and click on manual installation and click on download. Now it gives us the Airlift zip right here. So this zip is your plugin, okay? And what you're going to want to do is you're going to add this plugin right here. So you're going to click on upload. You're going to click on drag or drop your files. I'm going to go to AirZip or Airlift. And once we do that, as you can see, it starts installing your plugin. So as your plugin installs, you're also going to make sure that once it does, you're going to want to activate your things through. So as you can see, it says your Airlift plugin is now installed and activated. From here, once you've installed things in, you're going to reload your page. And once we reload this page, it's going to give us the basic widgets of our WordPress website. you're also going to make sure that if you've already installed it, you're going to click on test. So it basically checks things in. It says the connection is successful, so we're going to initiate a sync. So now what it does is it optimizes your website's performance. So it's going to take approximately 4 to 5 minutes to optimize things, and it's going to configure the JavaScript style sheet, and it goes on with the different details that it brings you. So you're going to want to go through the performance, you're going to want to go through the optimization. You can get the proper rankings that are needed when it comes to your WordPress. So here you can see we have initial performance metrics, page size, load time, and a whole lot more. So basically what you're going to want to do is once you have the actual detail and once you've synced everything with your main, you could say, Airlift page, what you can do from there is you can get the main overview of your metrics, okay? And those are all going to appear here. Once it's done configuring your site, you can see the JavaScript counts. So I have 2 minifications. Delayed JavaScripts are 13, which is obviously not good. We don't want anything delayed on our website because that could cause issues for the actual visitors. And once all of this is done, what you can do is you can optimize it efficiently according to your style. You know, you can disable a few things that will make another thing faster. You know, this is how it works. So anything slow is going to be disabled, anything fast is going to be enabled. And we can see what fonts we're using, what images we have. And it over the course of 5 minutes, it usually does configure your site, so it doesn't take a lot of time. So we're simply going to wait for it to properly load us in. And once it's done the loading and the configuration bit over, that is where the fun part starts. That is where your actual optimization kicks in. And from there, you can actually work around with the different features that it provides you for actual optimization. All right. So I'm simply going to wait for this to fully optimize, and then we are going to talk about how your website gets faster. Now, as you can see over here, here is your site performance report. Your original website was on a 94. Now your optimized page, as you can see, is much faster. So your page size was decreased. Okay, request counts were decreased as well, and it optimizes the individual pages in your background as well, where it's done image resizing, WEBP conversion, image lazy loading, optimizations. It also uses different types of CSSs. Your JavaScript also gets optimized with different fonts and different web vital improvements. So these are different things that get better in your case. And obviously, you're going to want to work through with them accordingly to how your website will function, okay? So keeping all these things in mind, basically, you're going to set everything up when it comes to your WordPress, okay? So generally, these are the things on how you can optimize your WordPress's website in the easiest and most simplest way. And you can actually visit the optimized page as well to, you know, see how your website functions now. And I can visibly see changes in my store. Okay, the different colors were changed. I can see the font has been changed, the sectionings have been changed, and this text used to have an outline, it used to be bold, but now, to improve its speed, it has been optimized and they removed all the unnecessary things that were slowing my website down. And that is basically how you are going to be downloading the Airlift plugin to optimize and speed up your WordPress website. Now, if you enjoyed this video, drop down a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be seeing all of you in the very next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.